Lebron? How you doing, Crypto God and Gregory? I mean, this is the little crowd that we have right now, so we might not hold it too long, but we might as well start the space right now. I just want to let you guys know I appreciate you guys coming up here and wanting to know the updates of Yeticoin. So once again, we all are experiencing a bear market, which for you guys to know, this is normal. We all want to buy these Black Friday deals, but at the same time, if you do not have the funds to even to buy in at this time, but you still are holding, you're still great. If you don't have the funds to buy more cryptocurrency, don't spend what you don't have. That's the major key. And another thing, what I want you guys to understand is too, my situation of what had happened, Friday with the whole crypto, my whole portfolio swiped out. Now, it didn't swipe out my Yeti, it didn't swipe out my Dogalon or etc. It was just, these other holdings that I had. But I'm not trying to make this off topic, but I believe that it's good for you guys to hear. Yeah, it is depressing. It makes you go kind of crazy sometimes. But when you're in this cryptocurrency space, anything can happen. But you always have to take heed to even your own opinions. When I say, hey, get your hardware wallet, get your hardware wallet. Because most of these digital currencies that you guys hold, they are valuable. Even though that the prices are low and has not been moving, they are still valuable. See, a lot of people have inside information that you may not know. That's the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? So it's like another person, they might just go crazy and just, go ghost after the situation that happened to me. But I want to be the person to show you all that, yeah, I lost $3,000. And I'm not saying it's easy, but I don't want you guys to give up. Do not give up on what you do. You get what I'm saying? Do not give up on trying to create your future. Do not give up of making generational wealth because of those circumstances. Anything can happen to anybody. I just don't want you guys to give up and think crypto is just a fluke. Crypto is not a fluke. The media wants you to believe that. The media wants you to believe you are not investing your money in the right places. So when we talk about Yeti, Yeti has so much utility. It has so much utility at this very, very low price. And for the new viewers that are coming in right now, I'm just explaining to everybody that even if you take a hard hit, don't let that stop you. And at these prices right here with Yeti, if you are already invested and you don't have enough funds to buy in, it's okay. You're still holding. You are still generating distribution of tokens of Yeticoin. You get what I'm saying? So you're accumulating Yeticoin even though you are in a bear market. And I seen someone ask me a question on YouTube. They were like, well, hey, crypto, I don't see that I'm receiving distribution of Yeti. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hold the Coinbase wallet and I receive my distribution there. So, and others receive distribution of Yeti tokens on the Coinbase wallet. And maybe other wallets as well. But I don't want to give you guys the information of other wallets that I do not hold and tell you that, it's going to come, or I don't know. I don't know. But I do know I am receiving distribution of Yeti tokens in my Coinbase wallet.
I just want to piggyback a little bit on that. Yes, we do receive a distribution. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Hotbit probably does it like once a day. I had overheard in the chat. And L Bank, I don't know when they do the distribution, but I know for sure I can say with Coinbase Wallet, every transaction that happens by herself, you get the distribution right there. I believe other wallets like L Bank and Hotbit, they probably do theirs once a day. I don't know, but it's always good if you all can join the Telegram group of Yeticoin. Join the Telegram group. Any questions you have and things like that, people are there to assist in that way with customer service. Like I always say, they're really, really good at all the customer service basis. Anything, everybody's there is helpful to help, So again, with what Crypto said, I can speak for like my wallet, which I have a specific Coinbase. He has his in Coinbase. Every transaction, we do get that 1% back. But I believe when it comes to like Hotbit or L Bank, it's a little, you're gonna get your redistribution, but it's a little bit different. I don't know if it's by the day or how they do it with that. But like I said, any of those type of questions, definitely join the Telegram group.
Thank you, Charlene. And she's definitely right, So if I may not know, it's good to go to Charlene because she may have answers that I may not have. So let's welcome Miss Master. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Great, awesome, welcome aboard.
Thank you. The amount of speed that this project is gaining, it's funny because it's Yeti, it's the snowball effect, so it fits in perfectly with it. Is there anywhere you guys want me to go and spread this word? Any special requests? Any antics? Throw something at me.
Honestly, you're doing a great job if you retweet, but at the same time, I want to let you know, Miss Kryptontron, that the word is going to be spread out no matter what. That's how I look at it. And as much as what we do on our end and what you do on your end, it's going to flow. But the thing about it is like this. I can have a cure for, say, cancer. I'm just going to give it for an example. And I'm telling everybody, all you have to do is, eat healthy, eat this fruit, eat these type of, organic, fruits where you can cure cancer. A lot of people will not really listen to you. You get what I'm saying? After they heard the media, you see, it's always about the media that control a lot of people's minds. And that's the thing that I see. And there's always people like you, Charlene, Dogalon, Chris, Sebastian, Linda, Yvonne, Crypto God, Andy, and Greg. We are always going to be the elites. We are the elites. I don't like to call us that, but we are the ones. Because why? We took heed early. We understand what was given to us. That's how I look at it. We understand the mission. We took heed, we hold, we bought, we have not sell. And when the whole mass adoption comes in, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Every one of you that is in this space right now is multi-billionaires. I'm no longer even saying any of you guys are millionaires, because why am I going to limit of what you can make or what are you about to become? You get what I'm saying? So, no, thank you. Thank you for, what I'm saying, asking us, what could you do? But what you're doing right now of being in this space, being in the Telegram and supporting others, that's the greatest thing that you are doing. And all of you. Hey, Patrice. So thank you. And I know your light is going to shine, and many of you guys as well. Again, I love Yeticoin, and it's not about I'm not saying I worship. I don't worship no coins. You guys know that. But after that incident that happened to me last week, and I was a victim, but I don't want you guys to feel sorry for me, but I want you guys to use the incident that happened to me so you can avoid that in the future for yourselves. You get what I'm saying? Use me for example. I always talk about, putting your digital currencies on a hardware wallet, and which I do. I have all my other, important coins on my hardware wallet. It's just when you just have so much belief and trust into an exchange, the exchange doesn't trust you. The exchange don't care about you. And that's what every one of you guys have to understand. They will play like they're going to help you, but if you don't own the keys, it's not your crypto. And definitely, my Yeticoin is on my hardware wallet. Why? Because I know how valuable it is. Think about it. I mean, health and fitness. Who doesn't want that? If I didn't even follow and understood the whole roadmap of Yeticoin, I mean, I'm a strong dude. I have a strong mind, a trained mind. So, I'm not no suicidal type of person. But it does take a toll on anyone to lose out on their digital currencies after they've been holding for a good 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with health and fitness, people are dealing with severe chronic depression, anxiety. A lot of people get judged about how they look or how they may act, but you don't really know that person. You don't know how they may feel inside. They're just a normal human being, just like you and me. But when you're investing for your future, for your financial situation to have freedom, this is the reason why you all are here. And like what Charlene said, we are the chosen ones. We are the future. And the thing about it is, a lot of these kids are Generation Z. What are you guys are going to do for the future? I mean, of course, you guys are going to have financial freedom. You're going to have great health. And I'm claiming it. And I'm telling you all to claim it because you are going to be here for years. We're not saying you're going to be here for a couple of years or you don't know. No. You guys are going to be here for centuries. And I'm just going to put that positivity up there, I just want you guys to understand that with what is going on with the markets, with life, you look outside and someone just passed or whatnot, be grateful that you are here. Be grateful that you had this opportunity to buy in to Yeticoin. And it's not just about buying into Yeticoin because most people don't have the funds, but it's just the belief. And like what they say, if you have faith of the size of a mustard seed, you can accomplish anything. Anything. So again, everybody that's on here, we are future billionaires, not millionaires, but billionaires. Charlene, you have anything you might like to say?
I just want to say, even though the market is fair, I think like maybe 3 weeks ago, could be like 4 weeks ago, Crypto Brown did a video. I did a video saying that there is going to be a 70% correction. And that's pretty much what we're going through now. So all you guys gotta have to just do is just hold, I'm still bullish on Yeticoin. Even though we're going through this correction, I'm still bullish. I'm so proud of Yeti because why? In 5.5 months, look how much utility. Guys, honestly, take a step back. Just take that step back, out of that out of body experience, and just take a look at it. 5.5 months, how much utility that Yeticoin have. NFT. If you're able to buy NFT, you know, with the market being low, it's only 0.18. And with that NFT, you get coaching, personal trainers, and nutritionists. And by the way, Wednesday, Yeticoin, I guess it's coming from their account. They're gonna actually have the coaches and the nutritionists. When you buy an NFT, they're gonna have the Q&A. So that's gonna be Wednesday. I think it's 8 o'clock. I want to say, yeah. So I'll retweet it and things of that nature. But they did advertise that. So definitely pull up on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Q&A, and it's with the coaches, the personal trainers, and the nutritionists of Yeticoin. All right, but so much things. Move to Earn app, guys, is in the testing phase. Now you know what that means, right? In the testing phase, shortly it's gonna come out. When the Move to Earn app come out, come on, zeros are gonna be gone, and that could be good for us because we early. We're like one of the first 2,000 holders. Imagine the first 2,000 holders. And when people start holding this and start, buying some more and grabbing and everything, we're just gonna be going to the top because we're the first 2,000 holders. So just stay positive. Like Crypto said, if you can't get any more because of the you might not have it, even though the price is low, don't worry, we're still getting paid. We're still getting redistribution. Don't worry, you're still racking up, So with this token here, you can't lose. This is like a for life token, So I'm just really proud to be and really happy to be within the community.
Thank you, Charlene. If anybody has anything they would like to say, just feel free to request the mic button. I see we got your future kid in the house. We really appreciate you stepping in. But again, even though we're doing Yeticoin Health Space, if you have something inside that you might want to speak about, you may be dealing with something, it's cool. We are all family. You can speak, we can I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not a therapist, I'm just telling you out of real life situations that I may have experienced where you may want to speak about, But just to let you guys know that Yeticoin is doing a NFT giveaway. So me and Charlene will be posting a link down. You have to tag at least 3 people. You got to follow Yeticoin and you got to follow Yeti E on Instagram as well. So we'll pick out the winners and we'll send you a message in Twitter. That's the main place right there. So we're gonna let that go on, and we're gonna do this I believe once a month, so you guys can have a Yeti NFT. Again, we'll be doing that, but honestly, I kind of miss talking to you guys and just being real humble, not trying to, hype anything up. We all know where Yeticoin is going to go. We all know where it's going to, blow up. But at the same time, is your health right? Is your mind right? How are you feeling? Are you letting these dips control your emotions? You know what I'm saying? Are you letting these dips control your emotions? Because you shouldn't. You should be controlling the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? You control the roller coaster. Don't let the roller coaster control you. That's not the reason why we started investing into cryptocurrency at the end of the day. Of course, it's going to be up and down, up and down. But do you know what you hold? Are you willing to see your portfolio drop? You know what I'm saying? So again, I advise everybody to please buy you a hardware wallet. If you don't have the funds, just don't go on certain sites. Don't even click on no emails because they want what you got. I'm just being honest with you. They know what you got. They know how valuable it is. It's just you may not know how valuable it is. You may know it's valuable, but you don't really believe it's valuable. So don't let the zeros fool you. Don't let the FUD fool you. You know, I don't even like to use that term, but it's just the truth. They want to buy your bags. I don't want to buy your bags. I want everybody to become wealthy. I want everybody to have financial freedom. I want everybody to be able to experience things that they never thought they would experience a day in their life because their parents or your parents or their great grandparents said, you know, there's no way that you're gonna have this, baby. You know, you gotta know somebody to be able to be on TV or you know, it's good to just stay working for the city and have a 401k. And I'm not talking about talking down, but I don't want to have that as a mindset. I don't want to be that type of person who's going to rely on the government to send me a check when I retire. I want to start generating that now. I want to start working on that now. Because if you're not working on that now, do you think anybody else is going to give it to you? Do you think anybody is going to do that research and tell you the real spill of what you should invest in? No, they're not. And like what they say, and like what I say, it's not financial advice, but I'm documenting my journey. I'm documenting the digital currencies that I invest in because I know what I want. I know what I want to do in the future. I don't want to wait on nobody to give me a check. I mean, yeah, you got to do what you got to do to take care of your bills, but at the same time, work on your future. Work on what you want out of your life. That's the key. Have you guys been writing down goals of what you guys want to do once that financial freedom does come? Do you know what you want to do? Do you want to be those type of people who hit the Powerball and all of a sudden they became broke 5 years later after they won, what, $500 million? Do you want that? I definitely don't want that. And the thing about it is, just because you won that money, do you know what to do with those funds? Do you know how to generate that? Just because you made those substantial gains and you think you have financial freedom, but you really don't. You get what I'm saying, family? So that's why I'm here and I'm trying to really break down on when you invest in what you believe in. Invest in something that really do make sense. Not just because you hear everybody talking about that token. Do your own due diligence. And like what I say, I do believe in getting for it. And the situation that happened to me Friday, I believe Friday or Thursday, and not really listening to the coaches, not really, you know, like if I wasn't paying attention to all that, like, just don't tell them. I probably wouldn't have done this or dropping videos. But how can I choose my emotions over you guys that are newcomers that just started investing in cryptocurrency and I just let the ship sink? I can't do that. I gotta hold this ship afloat because why? I know our time is coming. Just because it feels like it's so far, but it's so near. It's nearer than what you guys think. So, you know, I don't know if anybody else may have something they want to say, but it's just mainly that, you know, I just want you guys to understand just because you see the bear market, even if you see we're in a bullish altcoin season or whatever, don't let that control your feelings. Don't let that control your emotions. You know what you hold. You know your exit strategy. Do you know what to do when you have those millions? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to buy me a Chick-fil-A. I'm going to buy me a Chick-fil-A, take some money out, buy me a Chick-fil-A, and have some passive income coming in. I'm giving you guys an example. It doesn't matter. Age is just a number. again, for all those that's listening, age is just a number. So no matter what you want to do and what you want to invest in, don't let nobody tell you you can't or you shouldn't, because they're scared to invest in. They're scared to do what you are doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that confidence. They don't have that mentality that you have. They're not as hungry as how you are. So, Dev Rob, I greatly appreciate you coming up. Do you have anything you want to say? And thank you for coming as a speaker as well.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. How's everything?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, I was looking. I remembered you had a scheduled this talk, so I wanted to pop up and say hi to everyone. I don't know, like everybody are experiencing this bear market, like it's all bear market frenzy, while El Salvador is buying the dip. Like people are making jokes, like have anybody checked on Michael Saylor to see how he's doing? You know,
right,
getting the loans from his MicroStrategy company to buy Bitcoin. Like these guys don't care, man. They got ridiculous amounts of money, and like all the retail investors, like all of us, I guess, you know.
But then, Rob, but check this out. I ain't trying to cut you off, bro. You're gonna keep on speaking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What you said. Like what you said. Michael Saylor is taking out loans, and again, this is not financial advice, and I don't want you guys to buy into something that you guys don't, you know, like I don't want nobody to live in debt. I don't believe in debt. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's good debt and bad debt. But when you have these billionaires that is taking out loans and trying to buy as much as they can in this dip, they know like this is not over with. This digital currency is not over with. It hasn't even started. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Rob. Thank you.
There is a lot of things going on, and like there is a pretty good video on Michael Saylor. He's talking about the history of US dollar in the last 100 years. If you can find it somewhere on YouTube, look it up. Look up a couple of videos, and he's explaining like pretty nicely like how the inflation eats up like the US dollar throughout the years, you know. Like every currency in the world lost 99.9% of its value in the last 100 years. So he was purposely betting against the dollar because he didn't have no choice, because the inflation was getting too high and he couldn't fight the inflation. So he had an option to either fire half of his employees or to find some alternative way of, you know, store of value for the money of his company, you know. So they did a research on Bitcoin, and, you know, since it was like fixed supply and there was nobody behind and no developers that can grog it or whatever, you know, they decided to go with Bitcoin. I mean, it'll definitely, next bull run, I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin's gonna hit like anywhere like 150, 200K. But that's all like questionable, and we might have to wait for the next halving of Bitcoin, or, you know, to get through this bear market that's coming up, in my opinion, it might last all the way to September, you know, because Bitcoin is pegged with US dollar, and US dollar is getting devaluated with inflation. I don't know if you guys knew, but since March of 2020 till today, inflation rate is 123%. Everybody thought it was just like, I don't know, like 3% on a yearly here and there. Everything started like when Trump printed out the first stimulus check for like, you know, I don't know, 2.5 trillion, and then instantly raised inflation for 25% plus 3% on a yearly. Then Biden came in, you know, printed out another 1.5 trillion of stimulus. that raised inflation for another 15%. So you would say like, okay, we had 28% under Trump and Biden raised it, 15, it would be like 43, but it's actually like 47 because you have 15% on top of the 128 instead of like 28. I mean, so after that, they printed out another 4 trillion, raised inflation to like 105%. And in the last 3 months, we had about like, I don't know, 17, 18% inflation in the last 3 months. So 123% since 2020, it's huge. And not only the US feels the inflation, but the rest of the world, because a lot of the other countries are tied into US dollar as the economy or as a store of value and whatnot. Maybe they're doing it purposely, maybe not, like who knows, maybe they try to devaluate their, I don't know, 31 trillion debt that they owe and whatnot. But who knows, like what's going on behind all that. The thing is, Bitcoin will flip $1 and that will happen. And when that happens, then everybody's going to be fully switched to crypto. And regardless of like, if the price is going up or going down, invest what you're able to afford to lose. Or if you don't sell, you ain't going to lose nothing. So one way or another, stay away from like shady projects or whatever. Everybody, like, I would recommend a lot of people to start looking into like smart contracts and the way how they work, and like to know how to recognize the amount of wallets maybe developer has on a blockchain, or the team or whoever, so they don't dump on you. Like, I mean, crypto is still in a shady, like gray area and whatnot. When it comes to that, can it be better? Definitely can be better. I mean, there is thousands of different ways to improve crypto. Say, like, for example, I was thinking about making a coin that would give like, I don't know, rebase token that would give like 3% to the holders, 4% back into liquidity, 5% into treasury. And then with that money raised, build a solar power Bitcoin mining farm. And all the Bitcoin mined, would be pouring over into that crypto. So since Bitcoin is a store of value, for example, like not only store of value, it's a pool that the whole rest of the world puts money in. I mean, why we wouldn't keep that money over here in the US or maybe in another coin by pulling out the liquidity out of Bitcoin by mining and putting it into your own coin. Terra Luna wanted to like keep Bitcoin as a store of value, and then like their USD today dropped from like $1 to like 70 something cents, so that didn't even make sense either, because everybody want to buy Bitcoin to hold it. Bitcoin as a store of value will fluctuate, but if you extract liquidity by mining and put it into your own coin, that way you're increasing the value of your own coin. Meaning, say like you have 3 inputs into the currency and only 1 output. 3 inputs meaning you have the Bitcoin mining that goes into liquidity, you have the rebase of 4% that goes to the liquidity, and all the investors' money going to the liquidity. So you have 3 inputs and only 1 output when investors sell. So crypto can be a lot better. I mean, in my opinion, in so many ways, get the devs to lock up their wallets, to like, put them like locked on a year or 2 or 5 and have everything transparent. But like everybody lately, I mean, not lately, but last couple of years, they were only like trying to grab money. I don't know, a lot of coins. I was talking to you about like, I don't know, Doggy on Mars, or like we were talking about Shiba, Apecoin, for example. Like Apecoin, they ran the NFTs to raise money for airdrop, right? Then they airdropped Apecoin to everyone, but nobody mentioned that they have like 150 unlocked wallets with 5 million each that they can dump it at any point in time, you know? And they were talking about its DAO, and it doesn't have nothing to do with DAO. You know, on the other end, you have like a lot of DAO projects that they got affected by a lot of flash loans, you know, and it's just the abuse of some developers who actually knew how to find a loophole. You know, some guy, for example, when ApeCoin launched, they took a flash loan of NFTs, of board yacht NFTs, and they got the airdrop, you know? So as soon as the airdrop, you know, got into their MetaMask, they returned the NFTs back where they flash loaned them. And, you know, it was just like, oh, free money, you know? I loaned the NFT. Like, as soon as I got the airdrop, I returned the NFT, and like they took maybe like 5 or 6 million. I don't even know what was the amount. I mean, there was a lot of loopholes. There is still a lot of loopholes in the crypto. Can it be regulated? Definitely can. You know, not everybody are so honest about it and like tell you straight up like how things work, and like, you know, especially developers on the other.
And you're also a developer as well, right, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so, and that's a perfect thing, and we're not here to discriminate anybody, but you made a perfect sense. Just how you said with a smart contract, it has to be something real, okay? Now, and again, as you see, Getty Health Point Space, but even the developers, Andy and Jackie. And then, you know, when you get a chance, whenever they have their spaces, I would like you to join in too, Mr. Rob, because they're two fantastic people.
Yeah, DM me their Twitter. I'll follow.
I will. And the thing about it is, like what you said, the key word, transparent. And this is the thing, we're able to speak to the developers, just like how you were a developer. And they came from different situations, and they're like, well, they like health. They're both in the gym. They like fitness. There's a lot of people who does, it's like, who does need that mentally and physically. So it's like, they don't want the whole community. It's like, if their face is out in the open and they're like in the comments, they're in the Telegram, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Besides you, I haven't seen those two people like Jackie and Andy before. I haven't.
Yeah, transparency is the key, definitely. You know, my project is not really solely relying on investors. I wanted to find several other inputs into the liquidity, and that's the only way that you can actually like mine stuff and do the rebase and whatnot, and have the investors as the input. So like that, you increase value 3 times comparing. So you don't depend solely on investors, if you know what I mean.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. So it's basically like this, what you're saying is, I have a coin out, you know, but you know, you guys can choose if you want to buy it or not, but it's going to go no matter what.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I put out Island Boy token. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yes.
Yeah, so that thing didn't even take off. I invested like all the money and all the work and all that, and I couldn't even sell the pre-sale on it, you know? So, you know, some coins take off, some they don't, you know, but you gotta do it and you gotta keep working. So I sat down, I found a way to make a new coin, but now I have another problem. I need to raise money to build a solar power Bitcoin mining farm that's cost like 5 to 10 million. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, it's always something that you need to like, as a developer, you're starting off from zero. Everybody thinks all developers, they have money or whatever. Like, what do you think? How do developers raise money to get their project off the ground? You know,
and another thing, a lot of investors just don't understand what the developers go through just to, you know, put their vision out. You know,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like
Oh yeah.
once
Definitely.
the developers create, it's not about just creating the coin. It's about the reason. What's the true reason of creating this digital currency?
Yeah,
out? You get what
you
I'm saying?
definitely wanted to have a use case. That's the best way to like present it to people. Every use case that crypto has, you know, makes a good point to people to invest in it. Somebody's gonna come in and they're gonna say, "Oh, this makes sense. I'll put some money in it." I mean, we all been there. I mean, I've been in crypto since 2013, and like I started developing like in 18 or 19, but it took me a while. I was always wondering, why did every time I buy crypto price goes down? So I was like, okay, I need to get to the bottom of this. I need to see what's going on the back end. So I started looking into code. I started looking into smart contracts. I was auditing smart contracts for a year, to a bunch of other projects. But then you realize, you know, if the developer is not genuine and like he's looking into like, you know, profiting off the investors, that doesn't really make sense. You know, it's just like, you know, I'll buy lower, you'll buy higher, I'll sell dump onto you, and like you're done. You know what I mean? And on the other end, a lot of this crypto, because you see everything is going down, everything is automated with bots. And
there you go. There you go. That's why
Yep.
I was ready to say it. All exchanges. And
Yep.
it's not the developer. The developers has no control over that.
No, it's
It is the
Binance,
trading bots.
Binance, KuCoin, HitBTC, like all these shady ass exchanges, man. They were like, Binance is the first big manipulator of the price of Bitcoin. Like Binance is like one of, I think it's number one Bitcoin manipulator. I mean, that guy CZ, man, like we had so many issues with him. Like I can't even tell you like how many. Like this guy would do anything. And then you have KuCoin on the other end. You have Gate.io, that's like the worst possible exchange that exists. You know, and they would list a coin. They would list a new coin without liquidity, without you providing any liquidity, and like the starting price of the coin's supposed to be 25 cents, they're gonna list it at $5, and people's gonna start jumping in at $5, and like as soon as they're gonna keep dumping, the exchange will keep dumping. I mean, you can look some of the new coins that got listed on Gate.io, and there was a couple of them on KuCoin as well. Like as soon as they get listed, they dump from like $5 or $10 all the way to like 5 cents.
Right. But this
So you're
is the
seeing,
thing, though.
you're seeing like exchanges started rug pulling. I was like, really? I was like, you can't even trust the exchanges anymore. Like it's ridiculous.
But this is the thing, though. What I'm looking at is like this. They are manipulating the market because they know that people like us investors, are seeking financial freedom. So as when we see the markets go up and down, the normal investor, they'll be like, man, you know, this coin will never go to its all-time highs, or it will never touch $1. That is the whole game of these exchanges. The exchanges are not your friends. That's why it's good to keep your crypto on your hardware wallet, because if you don't own the keys, it's not your crypto.
Oh yeah, definitely
sense, Mr. Rob.
Definitely not. I saw a couple of instances like where people would just like, I don't know, on Binance, for example, like guy would have like 100K and they would like just keep buying and selling from his wallet until they melted the whole 100K on the fees.
Yeah.
I've seen instances of that happen on Binance. Something like that similar happened to HitBTC, because HitBTC is like one of the worst exchanges as well. You know, they're like, I don't know, they will lock your account, and like Binance used to like lock people's accounts when the crypto started when Bitcoin start dumping and stuff like that, so people cannot sell and whatnot. Like they would use like anything and everything just to protect their own interest.
Right. And I'm not trying to cut you off. Again, for all those new listeners or everybody that's here, if you are trying to figure out how can you transfer your Yeticoin to your hardware wallet, again, a Yeticoin is on the ERC. It's an ERC20 token, which means it is on the Ethereum smart contract, where you can transfer that to your hardware wallet, but it has to be an ERC20 bridge. So if you guys were trying to figure that out to keep your crypto safe, you can transfer your Yeticoin to your hardware wallet. Now,
Yeah, if it is ERC20, they can put it on MetaMask as well. So,
but again, I don't like how you said I don't trust other exchanges, but MetaMask is also kind of easy to get into too, though, Rob.
I know that. I mean, I've noticed like a couple of scams going on. I don't know. I've been in this business for a long time, and only when I became developer is when I started looking into these scams and what people do and shit like that. They get creative. Like
They got more smarter.
Yes, especially on Telegram. You gotta watch out for Telegram. You gotta watch out for Twitter as well. Discord as well. You know.
And again, family, I understand. I want everybody to understand that
We don't want to discourage anyone from buying crypto.
No, but at the end of the day, still with Yeticoin, of course, with the health space, it's just I want you guys to understand that what you are holding, they want it. You see, just because the prices are low, just because it's low, does not mean these scammers does not want your Yeti. They want it. They want to take your crypto, and that's why I'm telling you guys right now, be safe. Listen, if you have a hardware wallet, put it up in a safe and put it up somewhere in your house that only you know where it is. But Deborah, I'll have you up in a little bit. Angel, I see you came up as a speaker. How are you doing, sir?
Good. How are you, sir?
Great, sir. Thank you for coming up.
No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for, for everybody right there to sharing this big opportunity, for everybody.
So how do you feel in this crypto space, sir? What's your thoughts? How do what's going on in your mind?
Like I always thinking, mister, I know it's not easy especially for the new people's coming, like to the crypto and they see everything, the market is coming down, everything is red. I know they get scared, but we knows, and these things is gonna be one day it's gonna explode. Right now, I know the market is not like, it's not what we're looking for, but it is what it is, we know this is, we invest for 5 or 10 years. That's why this thing doesn't make me scared, I know what I hold there. I know Yeticoin. I want to say again to you, Crypto and Charlene, thank you for the videos you guys making, because that's how I find it, this kind of coin. If you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to buy, but when I start to, to see you, how you make a videos, and Charlene too, and then I start to learn, how to get it. So now I'm so bullish on this coin. I mean, I hold in a couple trillions, and I want to say for everybody, you know what? Now it's very cheap, very cheap. This price we're not gonna see it anymore. Like in maybe a couple months, or we never know. Maybe next year it's not gonna be the same. Now it's a big chance to hold them billions or trillions. for me, I feel like, it's a good opportunity, but that's why I want to say to everybody, this Yeticoin is, especially right now, is very cheap. We can buy like for $20 couple billions, and we're not gonna see in these things in couple more years or months. This is gonna go up.
It's definitely going to go up. Charlene, what do you want to say? Because I know you have made videos of
Yeah.
trying to purchase Yeticoin, and just to give them the whole spill.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Angel, I'm so happy that you found us, because what you found is it was a hidden gem, but me and Crypto's bringing out that hidden gem. So I'm happy that you were able to find us and have an understanding of where to buy it from. I know I haven't did like a kind of instruction tutorial on like how to go about buying it, but in all my videos, I know if anybody has been watching it lately, it may have been it's probably a little bit repetitious, but I'm doing that purposely. I know what I'm doing because a lot of people probably didn't see my first video of me introducing Yeti. So every video that I'm doing, at least for the next few videos, is gonna be a little repetitious because I want people new, like Angel, for example, who probably didn't see my first video, but when he came to my newer video, he'll see what Yeti is about, where he can buy it, what's the mission of it, what's the culture of it, and things of that nature, So if you see it a little repetitious, is a meaning of what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, no, definitely. I appreciate what you guys do, and thank you very much, because like I say, that's how I find it, and then when I find it, I share too with my friends, with the people who want to see about this, to learn how these things is working, because like I say, right now it's very cheap. I mean, we're not financial advisor like you guys say, but now we can get it. We can buy like good amount for a little bit money. I mean, I want to say for everybody, imagine when this Yeticoin going for like example, like a doggy loan, it's gonna be like 2-3 zeros, and then it's gonna be more expensive. Now we have it. I believe it's a big chance to get it much we can. You know what I mean? So I want to say thank you very much again for for you guys put these videos on YouTube, because that's how I find it. I don't even know it before, but when I start to look at these videos, I start to see what's going on, how I buy. So yeah, thank you again. I bought it already, and I say this coin is gonna go like one day it's gonna go high, because it's have a like has a potential things where they go, and they have a vision, because especially how they make a videos is going to do an exercise, to eat healthy. This is nice. This is very nice coin.
This is a utility and a use case that it makes sense. Everybody needs to be fit, or at least healthy, whichever way you want to be fit, whether you go to the gym or walk around your block or whatever, But I always preaching health, being healthy is your wealth. Just on a whole, let's put aside the cryptocurrency for a second. Let's put aside. Your health is your wealth in life.
Yeah, you're right.
It makes sense. You want to be around for your kids. You want to be around for your grandkids, and it's possibly your great grandkids, So put aside the riches with cryptocurrency, but your health is your wealth. Now let's add the cryptocurrency. We know cryptocurrency is going to go up. This is just the market. This is just a bear market. We have already warned you guys. Crypto Brown and myself have already warned you guys about the 70% correction if you all have been following us and watching our video. So this really shouldn't be a shock to you. As soon as you're seeing the red in the market bleeding, you should be like, Charlene and Crypto Brown did talk about that. So let me just ride the wave out. Just ride it out like a surfer. You understand what I'm saying? So we know that the crypto on the whole, we're going to get our riches off of crypto. However, You want to make sure that you are healthy to enjoy those riches. You understand? So Yeticoin, honest to God, align with my lifestyle. It's very transparent. We just had developers on here last week. The developers are working their ass off, and the development team is working their ass off in the Telegram. How many developers have you met in person? And I'm not saying in person, like, you know, like they're right beside you, but as in person as we can get to have them on our call. I mean, how many? You understand? There's a lot of developers that's hiding still. You know, there's a lot of coins that's out there that's over a year old, and you can't even really figure out the utility or what's going on with them.
Definitely, you're
Or
right.
there's no movement, and they're over a year old. But
Yeah.
This token who's been out from November 16th to be exactly 5.5 months. Look how much utility you have seen between the NFT. NFT itself have keys to the metaverse. They're building out a gym for the metaverse and a stadium for the metaverse. It's getting built out. It's on, you know, it's on the to-do list. It's happening. But you owning an NFT of a Yeticoin Gym Bro NFT, you get access to the metaverse too. You have a NFT that makes sense. That you have so much utility under that NFT, and not to even speak about the Move to Earn app. That once you start, when that come out, and you're gonna start moving, you're gonna start earning your tokens that way too. Besides the redistribution of the 1%. So all around, this token is it.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. And another thing, you know, I would like to share with, I know it's a couple of people here on the line, but another thing I look at, you know, and I like it because I know not everybody have, you know, like this kind of, like a lot of time sometimes to go to the gym, and also you have to pay, you know, like you had to pay, you know, for when you go to the gym, you had to pay membership and all that kind of things. I mean, and this coin has like you say, it's new, only like a couple months, like a 5 months, something like that. It has a lot of, you know, a lot of things like start to showing to us, like they, you know, where they going. So I wanna say to everybody, you know, yes, I'm happy with this thing. I'm very happy because thank you, Crypto Brown and Charlene, because you guys put this video. I find out. And I say again, thank you very much. God bless you guys. And also thank you for giving me, you know, opportunity to talk to everybody here because I'm happy with this coin. I mean, I'm so happy with this.
Well, thank you, Angel. You know, we do greatly appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. All right. So I let you guys go. You know, thank you very much. And any somebody else wanna talk, so
Yeah, feel free if anybody wants to speak. But if not, we will close out the space. But again, we will have another space Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. But again, it's not about what's trending, it's about what you believe. What digital currency that you hold, that you believe in, that has real utility and can change your life.
definitely.
So thank you once again. Charlene, you have anything you may want to say?
Yes, I just want to remind everybody that Wednesday, the Yeticoin account, they're gonna be having the coaches. So like when you buy an NFT, you're gonna have like coaches, personal trainers, and nutritionists. So the coaches and the personal trainers, which is the coaches, and nutritionists will be doing a Q&A on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So look out for that link when we Twitter it out. Okay, it'll be a space. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that.
Okay, fam. So once again, stay bullish, stay positive, stay motivated. Again, you could take a loss, but are you going to be back? Your mindset to be strong? Are you able to stand back up again? Don't let nobody fool you. Don't bring yourself down. Bring yourself up. Peace out, family.
Bye. Have a good one.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you.